Seventh Sense Phonecast. Find out about us before you find out about you.
Hi, thank you for calling Seventh Sense Psychics. My name is Tiffany. My extension number is 476. May I have your name and date of birth, please?
It's Nancy, and it's 10/23/62.
Okay, now would you like a general reading or something more specific for today?
I have a question.
Okay, go on.
Me and my husband separated 8 months now, and I just want to know if he'd be coming back to the marriage, or is our marriage over?
Through the cards and through the energy, it shows me that I do see a manipulative person around him.
Okay.
And I do feel like he's making decisions and doing things because of this person, and I feel like, through the energy, I feel like he is being spiritually attacked, and, and I feel like, it's just not with the physical eye, but I feel like he's battling as well in the spiritual. And I feel like you guys are going to get back together, but it is going to be on when he, makes that decision and he, stops being stubborn and he learns from his lesson, because I feel like he is going to get, very hurt from this person around him, because he doesn't understand and he didn't appreciate you, and things were going, in the arguments, he was getting a little aggressive with you, in the arguments that you guys used to have. So, it was bound to happen, but I do feel like this is all for a reason, so that he can learn from his mistake and to appreciate you a lot more.
Okay.
So with that being said, I feel like, it's not going to happen overnight. I don't want you to think that, darling, but I do know that things are meant to have a second glance at. So I know he is going to, give you that call and apologize to you, because he's not the type of man to say sorry or apologize.
He does stop by with excuses on Sunday to come get the mail or to fix my son's car or just to see him. But with me, he's still distant and does small talk, and that what worries me.
Right, but you stay strong, darling, and I know it's hard because you've been so many years with this man, but you stay strong. And, you don't worry about that, because God is going to fix your marriage, because, he put you guys together. You are a holy union. So, God is looking at his heart and, how cruel it was to you. And excuse me to say, he is going to have to go through a lot of hard times so that he can realize what he's exactly done to you, because he's never said sorry. This problem was all caused because of him. And, him being selfish and, excuse me to say, telling you that he's not happy. But,
I'm just worried about this person that's manipulating him.
Yes.
I'm hoping that, ends somehow.
Yeah. Do you know who this person is, darling?
It's from his church, yeah. It's from his church that she introduced him to, and he had told me in the beginning, just a good friend that he confides in. But of me with my jealousy, I'm the one that just told him to leave, because I always thought there was something more, but he kept saying there wasn't.
Right, but I don't want you to blame yourself for something that he's doing, He's blaming you that he left, but, he wants you to feel that way, and, he's supposed to say sorry and, at least give you some sort of, apology, but he's not, and he's being stubborn.
So it's just a matter of time I haven't lost him?
No, you haven't lost him, There are so many marriages that, break up and get back together. But, it's all for, an amazing purpose, so that they can realize what they've done and they can work on it,
Just so, we've never been separated for 8 months. We're going to 9, and, I feel like we're in the same spot.
I feel like God is on your side, and, he is going to avenge you, and he is going to make this the way it was, but better, so that, your husband could come to his senses, because when this woman breaks his heart and hurts him, excuse me to say, I don't mean to offend, but, that is just her purpose in his life. So,
Right.
you know, the enemy is going to make you feel vulnerable. He is going to make you feel like they're getting close, you know, they're getting more committed in their relationship. But I don't want you to give in to that, because God is on your side and he's going to work this out. Now, I don't know the time frame. I know it's not years.
Okay, good. I hope
Of course.
it's sooner than that. Okay. Is he being right now in this moment, is he being unfaithful? Because he says this is just a friend of his.
Well, you know, I do see a couple energies around him, but she is manipulating him the most. And I feel like, you know, she is giving herself into his heart so that she can get into his wallet, because that is her sole reason for this.
Yes, because I know that he takes her and her children out to eat a lot. They go shopping.
So, you know, she's just using him to survive. And, you know, excuse me to say, she's making up lies and, you know, trying to make him feel special and important. But, you know, he's going to realize that one day that he's being used. And, you know, she's not the type of person to be faithful to somebody. But, you know, she bases her relationships off lies and off certain situations. So for that reason, and what that being said, he's going to see her true colors. And he's going to realize that he needs you, and he needs to be with you, and he wants to be with you. So he needs to get hurt a little bit, and he needs to go through something so that he can open his eyes.
Most I could do now is just wait.
Right. And, you know, it's something that, you know, God conducted you guys together. He put you guys together. You know, there was more good times than bad with this man. And I feel like no matter what happens, you will always be bonded to him, and he knows that. So the more he sees you, and the more you're brave and you put on a strong suit, and you know, you don't let that give into it, you know. Don't give into it. And if he wants to talk to you and have small talk, then you know what? You be the better person and the better woman, and you give it to him, you know. Don't argue with him. Don't don't put the emotions on the table, and you know, just be humble about it, because I feel like this is temporary and this is not going to be the way that you feel it is, because I feel that, you're walking by faith and not by sight in what you see. So, yeah, give it time, and this man is going to realize how bad he hurt his son, and that, he's spending most of his time with children that aren't even his. And
I know, that's like another family.
And he's going to realize how bad that really is.
I don't know why he's so blind.
Well, what God puts together and what is truly blessed by the Lord, the enemy always wants to destroy it. So I wish my best to you, darling, and I know that everything is going to go good.
Oh, good. I hope so. Thank you so much.
The date of him coming back a lot sooner.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye, darling.
We hope you've enjoyed this 7th Sense Phonecast. Our gifted professionals are able to break through the confusion and point you in the right direction. Go to www.seventhsensepsychics.com. We all have a path in life. Let us help you find yours.